Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm so happy to say that I finally made it back to Cambodia. We're here in the capital city, Phnom Penh, and we are just arriving at Independence Monument. Now, when we hear about Cambodia, when we think about Cambodia, I think pretty much everybody will think, oh, Cambodia, a poor country. And absolutely, there's definitely a lot of poverty here in Cambodia. A lot of people facing hard times. But I first came here in 2007, and the changes that I've seen from then until now are huge. And I think in another 10 or 20 years, people won't be thinking of Cambodia as a poor country anymore. So right now we are arriving in Phnom Penh's nicest area. It's called BKK1, and I just want to do a little walkthrough and show you guys that Cambodia has more than maybe what you've heard about it. There's more to Cambodia than just that. So sit back, grab yourself something to drink, and let's go do some exploring here in Phnom Penh. Glad to have you with me, so buckle up and let's get ready to roll. Now this area has been highly desired by the foreign expat community for many years now, and it's like I said, it's the nicest area of Phnom Penh. A lot of the wealth in the city is in this area. You look over here, you've got a nice living compound, serviced apartments. So these are going to be some people that are a little bit higher up on the economic spectrum. And as you just stand here roadside, you're going to see a lot of pretty nice vehicles drive past. And every once in a while, you're going to see something really nice. Got some tall apartment blocks over there. You've got some nice looking buildings over here. Not exactly what people would think of when they think of Cambodia. Now we're gonna check out the Basek Lane or Basek Street area. It's well known. Got a ton of little bars, lounges, restaurants. I've never actually been back here. So let's see what they've got. Sports bar over there. Ah, little Tokyo. That actually looks pretty good. Here we go, Basek Street. Ah, good vibes back here. I already like the atmosphere. Kind of a narrow little alley type of feeling. Bunch of little roadside tables. I'm out here early, so the crowds haven't started yet. They'll come in later, but it just goes on and on. Tons of restaurants, tons of lounges, tons of bars. Things would really start to pop off in the evening out here. Susade. Now there's a secure house. Look at that. Look at that gate. Look at all that barbed wire. They really don't want people getting in there. That's for sure. Oh, this Japanese place is awesome. It's just like a little street side izakaya.
For relaxing times, make it Suntory time.
They've got all the goods. A lot of the same stuff you'd see in izakaya actually in Japan. Got all the different drinks, the highballs, the sake, the umeshu, gyoza. Wow. Looks tempting. Hey, ever seen a Cambodian gas station before? Here you go, Sokimex. Tuk-tuk trying to get up here. Now here in Cambodia, as it is in most Asian countries, you do not pump your own gas. The workers do it for you. See in the orange shirts there, waiting to pump that gas. And you can see, I think here's a little glimpse of what the future looks like for Cambodia. Big buildings, shiny, fresh, new. It's only beginning, you know. Cambodia has had a lot of hard years, a lot of bad luck, but I really do believe that the best years are still ahead. Give them 20 more years and wait till you see what Cambodia looks like then. The international school over here, where the wealthy can send their kids to study. I have seen so many banks in this area. Here's another one that's got a unique look to it. That's the Taiwan Cooperative Bank. Oh, cool. The WWF. It's their office right here. World Wildlife Federation, I believe it is. Anyway, everybody knows the WWF. Now check this out. Now we're in the interior of the BKK1 area, and that's pretty impressive. KFC over there. Tons of restaurants, cafes, and another Japanese restaurant right there. Another gated home, one of many. Guessing those folks probably have some money. Susade. And you can tell in the coming years when Cambodia really starts to develop and gain more wealth, this is going to be some prime real estate over here. You can tell it's going to be an expensive area. Those are some nice looking homes. Look, they've got like trees and plants growing up on the top. Pretty damn cool. No clue that Papa John's had locations in Cambodia. I'm actually quite surprised by that. Got Texas chicken over there. Yosei Suki Shop, some Japanese food. One thing I'm noticing, there's a lot of Japanese restaurants over here. This place has got Japanese food, teppanyaki. Here's some fresh construction right here. I believe this will be a business, not a private residence, but you can tell it's going to be nice. Oh, they've got Max Value. Actually, that's where I used to do my grocery shopping when I lived in Japan. Max Value. But, I mean, look at this area. And you're hearing a lot of noise in the background. That's just because they're constantly developing and there's a lot of big construction projects in the works. And yet another Japanese restaurant. What a cool location for a little restaurant right underneath the coconut trees. This shade feels pretty good because it's the nicest time of the year out here in Cambodia, but it's still damn hot. See, and it's kind of posh and a little bit fancy back here, but they've still got a little something for everybody. Go ahead. Still got the roadside vendors. So if you want some street food, want to keep things cheap, you've got options back here. It's just one after the next. Some fresh coconut. That's always good on a hot day. Hello. Hey, Susade. That's going to be a monster of a building right there. You got an international academy over here, an international school over here. I'm assuming these are probably some of the best schools in Phnom Penh. Just think how many homes are in that one building. That is a lot. Wudu hot pot. So there's some Chinese hot pot over there. Look at that. Focus on life. Life is a fucking movie. One thing about Cambodia though, everywhere I've been, these wires are just a monstrosity. I mean, that's pretty insane. And even here in the rich area, it looks like they still have an issue with the wiring. But in the coming years, I'm sure that'll all get cleaned up. Look at that. And we've got another hot pot place. This is kind of interesting because it looks Korean. I guess it's Korean hot pot, but Xiaoge is Chinese. That's the name, Xiaoge hot pot. So I don't really know. On this side of the street, you have Japanese barbecue. And then coming up, which is still under construction on this side of the street, you're gonna have a Chinese barbecue. Another strangely odd English translation of the Chinese name of this restaurant. Chili loves Sichuan pepper. But I bet they've got good food because if it's anything like real Sichuan cuisine, it's some of the best on the planet. Oh, cool. Here's a little Taiwan Mart. I'm gonna go check that out. Hello. This is Taiwan Mart.
Yes.
哦，你们好。你们说中文吗？哦，挺好。我住在中国。啊，但是我去过台湾，很久以前。
那什么时候还再去一次呢？
And over here we have another Sichuan restaurant. And I know this is pretty authentic because if you've seen my Sichuan videos, one thing you'll know is that they eat rabbit in Sichuan, and these rabbits they're not pets, they're gonna be food. This little panoramic view right here kind of sums this area up. You've got a bunch of these nice little marts, 24-hour supermarkets slash convenience stores. Then over in the background, you've got an international academy, you've got a bank there, and then you've got Crystal Jade Hong Kong Kitchen, international food selection, and a street cellar right here. This one little area right here kind of sums up the whole district. Over here on this little intersection, we've got the Western Junk Food Connection. We got KFC over there, right behind me, Carl's Jr. Across the street, Burger King, And after you finish with all that, you can swing over to Cold Stone for some fresh ice cream. Well, now you guys have pretty much seen it. Of course, there's a lot more that I didn't show. I can't show you every single business and facility out here, but you pretty much get the gist of it. It's Phnom Penh's richest and most posh area. It's the most quickly developing area in Cambodia. And if you come Susade, be careful. And if you come to visit Phnom Penh, it's an area that you'll probably want to check out. Looks like there's a lot of really good food out here. Very wide variety of international cuisine. And just a good area to kind of walk around. You know, if you get thirsty, they've got a bunch of little juice shops. If you want to grab a coffee, they've got 1,000 cafes. And the coffee's good out here as well, guys. Some of y'all would be surprised to know that Southeast Asia has some really good coffee. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I hope y'all have enjoyed the tour. I've enjoyed this little exploration session of BKK1. I'd heard of this area plenty of times before, but I just never made the trip over. So today we changed all that. So yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. To all of you who are already subscribed and have been supporting the channel, thank you so much. And an extra special shout out to everybody who has become a member, joined my Patreon, who has ever contributed to the channel via super thanks here on the YouTube platform. Extra special shout out to all of you all. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. So that's gonna wrap things up for this video, guys. There's a lot more on the way. Hello! And we will catch you all in the next video. Shatsa Zaijian. I want to give an extra special thanks to all of my YouTube members and Patreon supporters for their help in keeping this channel financially sustainable. A huge thank you to all supporters from the $1 tier on up through the higher tiers. I want to give an extra special acknowledgement to my PCO tier members. And lastly, a huge shout out to my top tier supporters. Lee, Martin S., David is Da Wei, and 有爱心的外国人. Oh, and just so you know, you guys rock.
What do you look for beyond the sea, grasshopper?